Yeah, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars and it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.
Testing 1, 2. All right, now I know we have some sound. Okay, it looks like we had a driver issue on my software, so give me a second. What I was saying was that won't he do it? Won't he do it? Amen. Amen. Last night we had Bloodalytics, Moonalytics trading going on. You guys would have definitely been waking up to and we're going to take profit. Actually, we got the first take profit just occurring on our Moonalytics trade from last night, the new blood moon. And I missed the double long. So I'm a little pissed about that. I don't have this thing automated. I'm trying to see why my driver still won't load. Give me 1 second, ladies and gents. Hit up bloodalytics.com though if you guys want to join this powerful trading system that I've built. Thank you, Red Elephant, for the heads up there. Let me just double check and see if I can get this bad boy fired back up so I can have my soundboard and we can have some fun on today's episode. Again, hit that like button, share this stream, and go over to bloodalytics.com and join the team. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. I think we're good. Hyping in the house. I believe we're good now. Let's double check. I think we are good. Are we? No? Oh, no. Still not good. 1 second. This is crazy, yo. Remind me later. Man. You would have thought my system did a reboot. But it hasn't. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Now we going. Ain't a Crypto Blood live stream without the soundboard. All right, so welcome to the show. Hyping in the building. House of Trades in the house. Thank you again, Red Elephant, for that heads up on the mic. Wisdom Bar says, who the hell thought Trump was an informant to take down Epstein? You know, I watched Eric Weinstein on Dads Save America, I think is the name of the podcast. A really good interview. I actually have to go back and watch it again, but he broke it down as to what happened with that Epstein thing. And I kind of like what his theory is on that, actually. So I'll have to go back and watch it. But Eric Weinstein, on the latest Dad Saves America podcast, go check it out if you haven't seen it. Pretty good analysis. Smart individuals, man. I love listening to smart people that are smarter than me. That's what I love doing. So look, what's smarter than all of us is Bloodalytics. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Because what happened last night, we streamed 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Special stream last night. Moonalytics. Not the Scalpalytics. We did the Moonalytics last night, Signal. Go to bloodalytics.com and click that Moonalytics button and you'll get all the details on subscribing to this Signal. Highly accurate as well. The signals come every once in a blue moon. I mean, I'm just playing. But it doesn't trade as frequently as the Scalpalytics. But we had a double long last night on Scalpalytics. I'm sorry, Moonalytics. And we got in here. But at 2 a.m., it doubled down on that long. And boy, would you be up right now. I would be up about $500-600 if I would have taken the additional about $600 something on this long here. So I'm just going to take a little profit off of here. You know, the signal happened at night, so I didn't want to I missed the other one. But what we're going to do is definitely take some profits, though. Definitely going to take some profits on this trade right now. The Moonalytics trade we placed on last night. If I can get this screen to act right here on BYDFi. Shout out to BYDFi. So we're going to take a little, we're going to nibble off of this. I should have put more on here, but it's all good. This is a swing trade. It should carry out pretty far, but at least we've locked in half those gains on that trade. As you guys see right there. So I'm telling, this stuff works. It works. But again, you need your exits, right? The most important thing, as I said last night, it's not about the entries, it's about your exits. So Moonalytics is going to help you get those exits right with the lunar cycles. So get over to bloodalytics.com and sign up for that. Add that to your arsenal. All right. So what we have today, we're going to look at Bitcoin, Scalpalytics. We're going to look at Ethereum. Try to give you another free trade. Gave you one last night. Try to give you guys one again today so we can make some money. I was up pretty late last night. That's why I'm getting a late start. Usually I like to trade or start the streams at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. So make sure you lock that in on your calendar. That's normally when we will be trading and giving out free trades from Bloodalytics. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the Scalpalytics Pro for Bitcoin and Ethereum, which again, you guys can always sign up for at bloodalytics.com. Now, what we have going on here is, ironically enough, this is so crazy how this stuff lines up with one another, right? Unrelated, but you know, Moonalytics signal to go long happened at 8 p.m. yesterday, so that would have been right about here. That's where Moonalytics went long. So ahead of Scalpalytics, you know, I suggest that you only trade Scalpalytics during the Euro and US zone anyway. So we went long there, and I think it added another long. We went double long at 2 a.m. So about right here for Moonalytics, the lunar signal. And then we went long on Scalpalytics in the Eurozone at about 5 o'clock this morning. And you would have taken your first take profit up here. Would have been nice in the profit. I hope House of Trades, you took that trade. I know he's in the EU. He's in the EU zone. So I'm hoping he got his money for today. I'm hoping you got your money, my friend. He's a member of Bloodalytics. All right, so looking at Ethereum, slightly different story. So we kind of ping pong back and forth here in the Euro zone. Tried to go long, then ended up going short. Went long, and went short, and went long, and now we're long. So this would have been a you wouldn't have made money yet on this trade, but hopefully with the start of the US zone, you'll be able to see a breakout to the upside with Bitcoin and Ethereum following. Okay, we take a look at the macro picture, macro chart. What do you see? Look at that, ladies and gents. The yellow line. The yellow line I drew last week. Boom. Look at that. Bouncing right off of it. See, you do need Bloodalytics indicator, but you don't need all these moving averages and oscillator this and insulator that and exhalator this. Trend lines, support and resistance, and Bloodalytics, man. That's really all you need. Hyben says here, I have a IBIT swing call option up 4%. I may hold this until November. I'm in it at 109. Okay, so IBIT is that Bitcoin ETF. So let me know if that's what you're talking about. The call option would be a buy. So he's got a, I was talking to my friend over the weekend. He's delving down the rabbit hole of trying to create a system for himself. He's coding it. He's not a coder, but he's vibe coding. It's been his journey now has been maybe seven months of just like figuring out each step and how to implement everything and basically create a whole ecosystem, a whole trading ecosystem for his strategy. He trades equities, and he's like, man, everyone's been telling me to get into options, and I said, man, it's so crazy because I really need to get into options as well. I've always been a spot or perp trader, but options could be another arsenal, and I can really overlay Bloodalytics with options, man, and make a killing. So at some point, I need to look into that. Oh yeah, BlackRock's. Yeah, BlackRock's spot Bitcoin. That's what's up. Again, Hyben, blood moon. We just had a blood moon. It's initiating another leg up. How long will it last? I'm not too sure. We have broken above the front top again, but is it going to last? We need to see this thing clear here. We clear 113, you'll see a nice move up, a sizable move up, but you're still having issues at 126, and really even before that, 118. You're going to come into some resistance, but of course ultimately we want to get above 123, which is the all-time high. but we're some ways away from that. We got some time to figure that out and digest. But man, we do have, you know, and this is what I have to remind you guys every live stream. This is all about equities. Bitcoin is literally just a play on NASDAQ, on the VIX. VIX down, Bitcoin up. VIX up, Bitcoin down. NASDAQ up, Bitcoin up. NASDAQ down, Bitcoin down. I thought you guys.
I thought you were street smart, bro.
I thought you guys are street smart, man. It's really that simple. So all this, Bitcoin's a flight to safety and a risk off at no, it's the most risk on you can be. So you being long, any of us being long term, is us betting that nothing will crumble or crack in the equity markets. Everything is just fine. Everything's just all fine. Hyben said, I ain't gonna lie, I learned trend lines from you, Big Blood. It's like ABCs, man. It just, and a lot of these traders, they add additional stuff to make it more complicated, to make them look like wizardries of the market. Or maybe not. Maybe they're not being nefarious about their strategies and when they do what they do online or live, but you really don't need nothing, man. Nothing at all. And this is not, I'm not throwing shots at nobody. Literally, I'm just saying that's what happens. People overcomplicate it either for reasons to make them look more advanced as a trader, or they literally are just overcomplicating things. But you don't have to. Now, there are 1,000 ways to skin a cat, right? So you can, I assume you can make money consistently with a lot of complicatedness on your chart. I guess. I don't know. But I would have to assume there are outliers that are able to. Statistically, there has to be, right? There have to be outliers that make money being all complicated with their systems. But if we're going to get that complicated, yeah, confluency is good. That's good. If you're going to get that complicated, you need to go ahead and condense everything into an algorithm. And that's what I had to do, because it's just no way I can place trades with my strategy, Bloodalytics strategy. There's no way. It's too many things that come into play. Like, I've got like 8 data points, six data points that make up a trade for me. So that's why I had the goal to just go ahead and make a trading system that encompasses everything. Hit that like button, share this stream. We are completing the blood moon pattern. We're well into the trade over on BYDFi. Shout out to BYDFi. They have a great system over there set up for me. They've created a Telegram room where they are pushing out free trades. So scan that QR code and join the Telegram room with me. This is not the Bloodalytics Telegram room. We'll be starting that up. I'll be sending an email out to everyone, and you can start joining that room this week. So we'll start getting that community going again with Bloodalytics. But this is the BYDFi Crypto Blood community, where you can join for free and get all types of alerts. MoonX alerts. I think that's like more of your alerts for meme coins and stuff. There's a whole bunch of different alerts that are pushed through there. We got Web3 signals. Yeah, Web3 signals, swing trading, scalping, market analysis. Just a lot of different A lot of different channels here. So check it out. Scan that QR code. All right, and also don't forget about the new exchange. We're going to be doing some great big things with MGBX, but check out MGBX. Scan that QR code, and guess what? You'll get 5 free days of Scalpalytics Pro. All right. So sign up, scan that QR code, create a new account, and then what you need to do is send me in the chat room. You see that? Send me your UID number from your MGBX account, your new account, and your TradingView username to algo@cryptoblood.io, and I will issue you 5 free days of money printing, ladies and gentlemen. If you trade it right. If you can F up a good thing. So you got to trade it right. All right. So that's pretty much all I have for today on Monday. Before we wrap up, I do want to look at the calendar for this week. We do have a full week, unlike last week, abbreviated. Monday was a day off for the markets in the U.S. This week we have Wednesday. That's the first major thing coming up. Core PPI on Wednesday at 8:30. We got core PPI month to month. Core CPI, month to month on Thursday at 8:30. Unemployment claims, that's going to be a major one. And then Friday, we have U of M consumer sentiment and inflation expectations at 10 a.m. So things don't start heating up until Wednesday of this week. I'll be here to ride the wave. Make sure you come in, lock in with me on every morning Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard. And we're gonna make some money, ladies and gents. We're gonna make some money. All right, so that's pretty much it, though. Looking good, though, on this trade from last night, the Moonalytics. I don't have a free trade for you today. Coming out of the but let's look at the new algo that I put out for the new coin, World Liberty Finance token. Oh boy, you guys don't know nothing about that. I'm not even gonna sing a song. It's a Detroit thing. Let's see. So let me pull up and it'll be live today on the website if you guys want to sign up for this. This is like a one-off degen play signal. But we have World Liberty Finance. Last week I killed it on this trade short before it took off over the weekend. But this trade right here, I killed it. It was like a 4% trade short right there, right before the close. And now that we're open for the week, let's see what we can do. We're currently long on this trade. That would have been a nice trade back there at 7 a.m. But we're currently long on this World Finance token. Double long, actually. Double long on this trade. I wouldn't get in at this point because, I mean, kind of far. Let's see, we are 0.5%. I wouldn't touch it if I'm just seeing this. So this is not a free trade. My rule of thumb is never enter a trade after it has significantly past your entry point. When I say significantly, I mean like over 0.1%. Because 9 times out of 10, it's going to pull back, and then you'll be able to get in at entry, or sometime, how we love to do it, below entry. That's when, you know, that's the sweet spot. Because now your risk has diminished greatly, and your reward to the upside is still pretty darn high. So this signal will be available on the site today. So jump over to Bloodalytics Moonalytics.com later today, and you'll see a pop-up for it. You can check out the World Liberty scalping signal, Scalpalytics signal. All right. And yeah, I'll maintain this. I'll maintain this script until I can, and when I stop, we'll decommission it and start up something else, some other DJing coin to take a look at. Let me know in the chat room, what coin do you want me to optimize Bloodalytics scalping system to? Let me know in the chat room or in the comments if you're watching this afterwards. Maybe I'll do that. All right, that's it, ladies and gents. Happy Monday. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out of here, people. Holla.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.